I'm just going to have to just come out and say it. Because the Colts are down quarterbacks, Daniel Jones, torn Achilles, Anthony Richardson got a broken face. Phillip Rivers is going to come work out for the Colts. And if the workout goes okay, it sounds like they're going to let Phillip Rivers play for them. I need you to understand something about Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is 44 years old. And not only is that really old to still be playing football, I heard this morning he has a biological child who is older than Riley Leonard, the Colts backup, because Riley Leonard might not be able to play this week either. Wait a minute. So is Phillip Rivers, it just dawned on me as I was saying that, is the plan that Phillip Rivers might play on Sunday?
That's impossible. I refuse to believe that.
Hold on.
I saw it said could be put on the practice squad and could be an option is how I saw the wording. I don't think.
Okay. Hold on. All right. So backup Riley Leonard has a knee injury. And this is from Stephen Holder at ESPN. This is this is the lead in the next paragraph. The Colts quarterback saga has taken another twist. With starter Daniel Jones out for the season because of a torn right Achilles and backup Riley Leonard dealing with a knee injury, the Colts could, shockingly, turn to retired NFL great Philip Rivers as an emergency solution. I want to say retired NFL great is a stretch. But yes, Philip Rivers has not played since they couldn't even fill up the stadiums with people. People had masks on. 2020, the last time he played.
He is a semifinalist for induction in the Hall of Fame
this year.
This year.
This year. This is correct.
Hold
on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just read a paragraph in this that blows my mind. The Colts believe Rivers' familiarity could give them a realistic chance to stay competitive.
I mean, stop. Stop. Now, okay. There's a lot of things to unpack here. You got to feel terrible if you're Riley Leonard. like he thought he was doing okay. He had risen up to be a backup quarterback in the NFL.
Yes.
He's young. And they're like, oh God, we need to call a grandpa.
Yes.
Like that has to be super humbling.
Also for Brett Rippon. So apparently Brett Rippon is on the practice squad. And so it sounds like if Riley Leonard could not play this week, then they would bring up Brett Rippon. And then Phillip Rivers would then get on the practice squad to get. This is a movie, okay?
If
a comedy,
if it ends well, or it's a tragedy because he's going to get broken. I mean, how he can't be in shape to do this,
right? This isn't Tom Brady, right? So let me tell you this about Tom Brady. I don't know if you've ever had anything like this happen, but I was doing radio for ESPN. And this is the TB12 stuff was coming up, and I still got questions, but whatever, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
The most compelling thing I ever heard about the Tom Brady TB12 stuff, and remember Tom Brady's big thing, and I do think that he was right about this, is that pliability was what was most important. Like the guys with the greatest longevity are like the Ricky Hendersons and the Kareem Abdul-Jabbars. They were all flexibility yoga type guys, right? Like that's LeBron James is another great example. Like super, like flexibility is the game if you want to play for a long time. Okay, cool. So we're doing the show, and Trevor Pryce, former Pro Bowl defensive lineman, played for the Ravens, played for the Broncos, went to Clemson, right? He calls up because he's just listening on his way home. And he said, oh, no. It's much different when you hit Ben Roethlisberger versus hitting Tom Brady. He was like, when you hit Ben Roethlisberger, it's like hitting something made of glass. And he was like, and glass breaks. He said that when you hit Tom Brady, it felt like he melted into you. Like this idea of this like supernatural flexibility or whatever is that like once he knew the hit was coming, that he could just like steer into the skid, basically. And look, he did play.
It's like why kids don't get hurt when they fall.
Exactly, right? And look, he did play till he was 45. There's something to it.
Yeah, Brady was amazing.
Right. Now, Phillip Rivers. I have no idea what kind of dedication to physical fitness he does or does not have. Because on one hand, nothing about him indicates that he cares that much about physical fitness. But on the other hand, that also means he might be a little bit pliable because the one thing he's not in there doing is just throwing up weight every day, right? Like I imagine that Phillip Rivers with no shirt on looks like a pillow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it might be a firm pillow, but a pillow nonetheless.
Yeah. And like, there's I've heard Gronk gets asked like, could Tom Brady quarterback still? And he always gives like a pretty reasonable answer. It's like, yeah, if he couldn't get hit. Like I absolutely believe that it's on the realm of possibilities that like Philip Rivers' brain and arm is still NFL caliber-ish, right? Like Joe Flacco has had moments of looking good this year. Now he's 41 and Rivers is 44 and Flacco has been playing continuously. And in theory, Philip Rivers has been playing with magnetiles and building blocks and playing with all those children that he has. So I understand that that's different, but like, I think it's totally within the realm of possibility that Philip Rivers' ability to process a defense and his ability to hit a 15-yard out is better than Riley Leonard's. Like that seems reasonable to me. But the problem is it's tackle football.
Yes.
Look, you have to move.
You just indirectly made a great point. The reason that Rob Gronkowski doesn't still play football anymore is because he doesn't want to get hit.
Yeah, exactly. Of course.
And by the way, when he gets hit, he's also hitting back at the same time. The thing that's underrated about being quarterback is so many of those hits there ain't nothing you can do about it. Like it's the only job where you have to act like people aren't trying to hit you. I guess wide receiver to a certain degree also, but like you just have to stand there and somebody might hit me in the kidneys while I'm not looking.
Yeah, but I mean, at least a lot of the time you are also running. Like so you're in
Yes.
could deliver some blow. Yeah, you have to. Brady is an outlier until proven otherwise. And I believe that like we've gotten much better at sports science and sports medicine and nutrition and flexibility to like, the old thing like you couldn't be a running back after 27 or like those things have changed clearly. But I tend to believe you also have to like continuously be an athlete. Like I don't think you can be Hall of Fame eligible and then come in and start an NFL game mid-season.
Hey, and look, I could be wrong because I don't know this man. But do you think that Phillip Rivers is still out here? Is he Colin Kaepernick still working out every day, waiting on a call that's never going to come, except it did?
Yeah, I don't know. I would be surprised. I know this. I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. And at the end of my day, I'm tired. Now add 7 more kids. I just have to assume that it's not going to go well. And also, Indianapolis, you are the 8th seed in the AFC right now. You have lost 4 of 5 and 3 straight.
Could lose out.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Here are your last 4. At Seattle, top 3 defense in football. Home against San Francisco on Monday night. Okay, not, an injured defense, but Robert Saleh, has them overachieving like crazy. Jacksonville, pretty good defense this year. Houston on the road. Best defense in football with a bullet. Like, so you're playing 2 of the 3 best defenses on the road, a top 3 defensive coach in Robert Saleh. Like, stop. It's not worth it.
These are the kinds of decisions that you make when you don't have your first round pick.
Oh, right. And
right.
So, yeah, man. I said it at the time. It has worked trading multiple first round picks for non-quarterbacks, but I would never do it. Like,
I mean, maybe for an edge rusher.
Maybe, but like, and like the Sauce Gardner thing, at least you didn't have to immediately pay him top of market. But what often happens in these situations, like with the 2 edge rushers that it happened with, Khalil Mack and Micah Parsons, you have to give up all the draft capital and then pay them the biggest contract ever. The Bears thought they had their QB in Trubisky. They didn't. They had 1 good year. The Packers obviously have Jordan Love and think they can win the Super Bowl, so maybe it'll work. The Rams won a Super Bowl with Jalen Ramsey, but then he was gone like a year and a half later. you made this bet on Sauce Gardner because you would have made a bigger bet on Daniel Jones, and now you've got no first round picks, and your other option is Anthony Richardson. Like, you're just screwed.
Yeah. Now, right fast, before we get to the what we gonna close with, I just saw something as we were talking that, and who knows if this is actually true, but it'll
Right.
just bring it up. And it says, ever since CP3 got sent home, he's been doing what he's been wanting to do more of: spend time with his son. And my question for you is that a win for this son or not? Because I'm seeing it with a video of little Chris on the timeline and Chris Paul standing behind him with his hands on his hips. What's there to watch? He's running on a fucking treadmill. Like, what is there for you to observe here? Oh my God. Like, if Chris Paul is like this with adults, what do you think he's like with his teenager?
Dad, I just want to have fun with my friends. Yeah, listen, sports parents, man.
Hold on, with the gym built into the house.
I have to see this. Where can I
I will send you the link now. But
Okay,
I just had never thought about like what it was like when the Paul family found out Dad's coming back.
they were just like, oh no.
Like, he's not even leaving to go. Forget about road trips. He's not even leaving to go to work.